Lesbian Secrets, a sexy collection of hot and steamy lesbian erotica stories for girls who love girls. Written by Elliott. Narrated by Katrina Medina. Emma and Mila. "Yeah, baby, give it to me," Emma moaned as she held Mila's head between her thighs and against her dripping pussy. Emma bucked her hips up and cried out before collapsing on the bed. Breathing deeply as the cold night air swept in through the open window, Emma lit a cigarette and held Mila in her arms. "I got so lucky," Emma said, inhaling deeply and exhaling to the side. Mila snuggled into Emma's large breasts, the same ones she had lovingly sucked and teased an hour earlier. "I guess you have to go soon. Hey, baby?" Emma said. She looked down and kissed the slender girl's body, her Caribbean skin smelling sweet and warm. Mila just nodded her head. Out of all the women she had been with that day, Emma was undoubtedly the most beautiful and gentle. Mila had been nervous about Emma's intentions with her when she first came to her room. The tall, broad-shouldered woman monstered her as she stood in the doorway and welcomed Mila. "Is it wrong that I don't want to go?" Mila whispered into Emma's ample cleavage, making Emma smile. "Well, how about I just steal you away?" Emma teased, but stopped smirking when she saw Mila's hopeful young eyes look up at her. Putting out her cigarette, Emma rolled Mila onto her back and ran her hand over the top of Mila's forehead. Bending her head and kissing the girl on the tip of her nose, Emma smiled as her thick blonde hair fell to the side, held back by the hands of the girl she had made love to for the last 3 hours. "I better go," Mila said, her eyes begging for love she didn't believe would ever be for her. Emma dropped her hips onto the smaller frame of the girl under her, pinning her to the bed. "Spread your thighs," Emma said in a husky voice, her eyes commanding Mila into obedience. "There's a good girl," Emma praised, making Mila roll her head back in pleasure as Emma traced her fingers up and down the girl's still wet slit. Parting her lips, Mila felt Emma's tongue dominate her mouth. Wrapping her other arm around Mila's body, Emma broke their kiss just to kiss down her neck, giving Mila goosebumps. "Can I go in here, sweetheart?" Emma asked, making Mila laugh. "You can do whatever you want. That's kind of the point," she replied, pushing her hips forward, only for Emma to pull her hand away. "Well, I am a gentlewoman. That's kind of my point, princess," Emma replied, watching as Mila squirmed in her strong arms and looked away. "Do whatever you want," Mila said, blushing and trying to pin Emma onto her back. "I don't think that's going to work, sweetie," Emma smirked as she watched Mila's desperate attempts to keep her feelings out of their transaction. "Come on, come to me," Emma said, sitting on the bed and pulling Mila into her arms once again, but this time holding Mila's head to her chest as she began to cry. "I know, baby girl, I know," Emma said. This wasn't the first girl who had cried after Emma had fucked her. She had that effect on women, and as much as she would have loved to have taken Mila with her, she knew she had to leave her behind. Emma worked for an online marketing company and spent her time traveling around the world due to the nature of her profession. She knew she wanted a girlfriend, but had long
Sample complete. Ready to continue?